MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. William Blankenship is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Has a look, now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Morales arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting third, the right fielder, JC Embry.
Standing in, J.C. Embry. 7 runs batted in the series for him so far. 5 hits total. He's set. Here it comes. Oh. The 1-0. Lined hard to center field. Jordan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Santiago at second with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
The count is 2-1.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly over the bullpen and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jesse Padilla is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Trevor Bauer gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So striding in, Michael Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Michael.
Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Morales.
So now to the plate, Manny Morales, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, a dozen home runs, and 33 driven in. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Michael Black, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Armstrong is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Settling in now, Christopher Moran. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So digging in now, Dave Bowie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bowie brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Trevor Bauer. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hard liner to center field. Jordan is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Marcus Gutierrez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Standing in, Stemley. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Paul Elliott.
Striding in, Paul Elliott. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Howard Cronin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here. 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Second and third here, one man out. Still 2-2.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. The set and the 1-0 hit to first. He's right there. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Now in the box, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Pitch popped up. Elliott in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Pete Armstrong is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. William Blankenship is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. In now, Michael Jordan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now at the plate, Manny Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bauer into his motion. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesse Padilla.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Christopher Moran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fouled off. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Dave Bowie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Trevor Bauer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in, Michael Black. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marcus Gutierrez.
At the plate now, Marcus Gutierrez. 1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Strike taken up in the zone. Two-two. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Just hung in there on that one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
To the plate now, Art Stemley, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now at the plate, Paul Elliott. From the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Howard Ronan.
So coming to the plate, Howard Cronin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Roger Casilla. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
At the plate, William Blankenship, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
2 strikes.
Bauer gets the sign. Here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. Now 4-3 Cincinnati. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Jordan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
So stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And now pitch on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Into the box now, Michael Jordan. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Softly on a line to third. A dive. He's got it. What a play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manny Morales.
At the plate, Manny Morales, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Stays alive, still 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Michael Black. Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch.
Oh. That pitch is out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Gutierrez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ryan Buckner will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Rondell Carlisle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Rondell Carlisle.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jordan is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 2.
Digging in once again, Christopher Moran. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave.
Stepping in, Dave Bowie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Adam Greenberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Down the first baseline. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And to score from third, the tying run.
Center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Jason Hall enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Art Stemley.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Paul Elliott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Howard Cronin, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the center fielder, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Roger Casilla, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Naquin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. James Garza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. And right in. And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Right fielder.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Pete Armstrong.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Chopper foul. Ready with the 2-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Payoff pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dude. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Lincoln Ferris will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Lincoln Ferris.
Standing in now, Christopher Moran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Popped him up. Gutierrez over to his left. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 6-4. Digging in now, James Garza. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Jordan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Jordan. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
4 down, 3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Now at the plate, Michael Black, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 6-4. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He acknowledged that several of their hits in this one haven't been hit particularly far. In fact, 6 hits have come from ground balls. But he argued that just shows his guys are displaying a willingness to battle at the plate. He'd much prefer that to a more all-or-nothing approach. And that seems to be working right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jess Watley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
In now, Freddie Santiago. He swings and lines it to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jason Kipnis.
Tony Cingrani gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Kipnis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 0, here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner, has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with the 0-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're up 6-4. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Marcus Gutierrez.
The first baseman, Marcus Gutierrez.
Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Art Stemley, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Inside on the forkball, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Now the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Elliott. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Number 17, Eddie Velasquez.
Good bite to the forkball. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Velasquez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Reined in. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Armstrong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stemley is there to put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesse Padilla. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Christopher Moran. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And the pitch.
Helpful.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail by a couple. It's 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now catching and batting 9, number 15.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Roger Casilla.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now for the Reds, James Garza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Jordan.
Digging in, Michael Jordan, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Nicholas is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Jason Hall gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.